it's Lauren with Lauren Talks Homes here. And today we're going to tackle some home buying myth busters. All right, so stay tuned. Okay, so buying a home can be a very huge undertaking, and you don't have to be a first-time home buyer in order for it to feel overwhelming, right? There's so much information available, and so it's important to be able to determine what's true, what's a myth. And understanding the difference can help you make the right decision for you and your family. The first myth, people will say the first step is finding the right house. That is not the key. Before you head out to look for the perfect home, you need to be pre-approved. Okay, there are so many people that want to go out and say, hey, I'll find the house and then I can find out what I'm approved for. And it sounds good, but what if you find the right house and then you find out that you just aren't ready right now? You still need to work on a few things in order to be in the ideal position to get pre-approved, or anything can happen. So, or the house may be more than you can actually afford. So it's very important to get that pre-approval in hand so we know what you're working with, and you can go from there. Okay, myth number 2. You can't buy a home without perfect credit. This is so wrong. There are so many different types of loans available, and although you do have to be in good standing, especially since the credit requirements have changed a little bit, you do have to have decent credit, but it does not have to be. You don't have to have an 800 credit score in order to be approved. So it's very important to speak with a lender to decide to actually find out your credit score and decide if you're capable of purchasing, because you may surprise yourself. Another myth. Well, you have to have 20% down in order to purchase a house, right? So first-time homebuyers can use FHA financing for as low as 3.5% down. And there are other programs also, such as VA and conventional loans with less than 20% down. There are also down payment assistance programs. So make sure that your lender is informed about different programs, and then you can, it's possible for you to purchase a home without 20% down. Trust me. Another myth is, I can do this on myself. I don't need an agent. I've had a lot of clients tell me how grateful they are for me to be there with them during the process, to answer questions, to work in their favor, to just kind of be in their corner and look out for them. And because there's so many steps, and sometimes you're like, I don't know if that's true. I don't know, this sounds fishy. I don't know if it's right. So you want to make sure you have an agent in your corner, an ethical agent who's going to look out for your best interests. Another thing, some people may say, well, schools don't matter. I don't have kids yet. And so the neighborhood is always going to be important to home value, whether you have children or not, it doesn't matter. So just keep that in mind. And then finally, some people are like, well, I'm purchasing a new home. It's going to be perfect. I don't need an inspection. Please, please, please be sure to have your home inspected, even if it's a new home, because there are things, as with anything, when we get redundant and start to do things over and over and over again, people make mistakes. So they have people working on these homes, and they may forget to do something. They just get in the routine of building, and they can easily forget a step. And so you want to make sure you have an inspector go in there and make sure things are done properly before your first walkthrough. You can show your sales consultant everything that's wrong during that first walkthrough, and then by your final walkthrough you can make sure things are done properly. Maybe even have your inspector come back to make sure things are done, but you want to ensure that you have an inspector, a worthy inspector, look at your home, whether it's new or old. I always highly suggest having it inspected, because it can save you so much money on the back. So buying a home is one of the most important financial decisions you'll make. Take your time and do your research. Learn the process and speak with professionals. And don't just assume that everything you read or hear is true. Actually do the research behind it, all right? I hope this was helpful for you today. Until next time, Lauren Talks Homes.